I am every woman in here. You have fear issues? I've been there. I visit plenty Overeaters Anonymous and Alcoholics Anonymous meetings, rape, incest, or confusion in your midst. Living in a world that you did not think wants you to exist, surrounded by the lies in my mind. Deceitful, manipulative, conniving, and almost convincing were those voices. Failed relationship with Dusty's did damage that did not help, only reinforce the programming set up in this wicked world by our predecessors when brought over by colonizers to this new foreign land. I think the hardest pill swallowed was learning that those that look like me set up the trap. While fighting for black love, there were those fighting during the Million Man March for interracial relationships with signs held high, yet it was installed in me deep values of black male and female love. Where? I am every woman in here. I'm like Roberta Flack. I'm the one. Where is the love? Codependent on those that hate what they look like, therefore they cannot love you, yet you give all the sweetest parts of you to him or her, hoping that will plant seeds for the person to change. I paid a psychologist and an intervention program a lot of money to tell me that I cannot control what others do. Only my actions and how I react to the hallucinated, created stimuli surrounding me. To learn that the very men I have been growing up with, counted on, were raised by, and preached to by, have been lying to me my entire life. Some knew they were lying. Some were unaware they were brainwashed. Therefore, they could not preach truth to you if you wanted them to. You must seek the truth in order to find it. Quite frankly, most people, especially African American people, are too lazy to do that. They would rather stay dormant. Your preacher knows about other religions, yet lies to you in your face persuasively from the pulpit or any manner chosen, as long as they bring in your tithes and offering of good cheer. They are taught in theology seminary school to not discuss your options with you. Yet like a naive child or young fawn caught in the headlights, you, which used to be me, believed the material in which you had not been studied instead of seeking our truths. They graduated from theology seminary school and paid it off. Tell me, when is your graduation date from church date, or when do you stop paying your tithes and offerings? I could say the blue pill, but I don't feel like riddles in a dimension of already full of its own riddles of ridiculousness. So instead we believed the Negro who sold us, the colonizers that stole our culture and raped us, the men or women who will F anything walking that don't care about your comfort as long as the other person has a few holes to play in, the preacher that teaches us to lay down without any lube, be a good slave, Adam and Eve, and take it in the ass which you have been taught. The snake in the garden tried to warn you. You can no longer stay in the garden a slave because you know too much. That would enlighten the other slave, which we would like them to remain slaves. Don't question shit. Turn the other cheek, slave. A man-made society that thinks we should all have jabs from a concoction made to decrease the population, and yet no one is in jail for the murders to date. These are the people you are afraid of. F every last one of those bitches and whores and the horse they rode in on. No one is coming to save you. You must save yourself and your mental. Now get out there and do it. You don't have to be perfect at it. You just have to start. I am every woman in here. Hurt, betrayed, cried out, swindled, stolen from, lied to, manipulated, brainwashed by the best, misled, misguided, cursed at, abused, cheated on, cheated with. Skinny, fat, cute some days in a society considered ugly always, dated whoever, whenever, or however. I don't give two flying F's or ducks. I am every woman in here. Forced to take a passive life curriculum in society, by community, church, workplace, and in my relationships by honoring my naive actions with my fourth chakra, throat locked in complacency. Hello, Alice in Wonderland. Ooh, Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz. Go look gas in the mirror. Who looks like you, talks like you, moves like you, can create a business like you, is inside your brain like you think, are you thinking yet, thinks like you? I can't wait to see what you create for yourself as a legacy. No one else has your DNA but you. Your creator thinks you are rare, unique, and special. Why don't you? Let go of anything you think is real. Leave behind all the knowledge you think you know. The world is not as you imagined, which has been painted for you to believe it as it is. Get your warrior pose on, breathe, meditate, and levitate. Set up your altar. Altars are for assistance and transformation, just like a church. Have one in your home. Your ancestors have been waiting to talk to you if you allow it. Studying another religion raises consciousness. Awareness brings new knowledge and opens your third eye. None of the religions are real, but that is what it does. That is why those who are not Christians, Jehovah's Witnesses, are studying a mono God, are not doing as well in life as they should or could. Start exercising your pineal gland and gifts. Forgive yourself. Forgive those around you. Surround yourself with yourself in meditation. Listen to that little girl in you screaming to get out. Then Neo, stop any bullets coming your way in their goddamn tracks. Let folks sleep, stay sleep while you rise, change your language and how you talk, etymology. Act like you are talking to a god or goddess when you wake up in the AM and start to have a conversation with yourself for the day. Get you some boundaries and stick to them. I will not tolerate this today in my life. Don't second guess your decisions. Once you do, let go of anyone or anything standing in your way. I am every woman in here. That was the poem today at theuglygirlsclub.com on Selka's Ray Patreon. We had damn near a 4-hour conversation right after that piece. She will have it available for replay on her platform. Have a lovely day.